Do you ever feel like most of your day just slips away on autopilot, leaving you feeling unproductive and disconnected? Have you noticed how hard it is to recall what you actually did, even just a day later? Picture this. Your alarm rings, and before you're fully awake, your hand instinctively reaches for your phone on the bedside table. Your eyes are still closed, but you dive straight into your notifications, scrolling through social media, emails, news updates. As you head to the restroom, you're still engaged with these updates. But have you ever wondered if this is just a random habit or something deeper? Let's take a moment to reflect on how many of us start our days on autopilot, automatically reaching for our phones. We've all been there. But it's worth asking, what is the cost of these routines? Are they shaping our day positively, or locking us into patterns we didn't consciously choose? Every action you take, from checking your phone first thing in the morning to the way you brush your teeth, strengthens a neural pathway in your brain. These neural pathways are like well-trodden roads in your brain. The more you repeat a behavior, the stronger the connection becomes. This habitual behavior is controlled by your subconscious mind, creating predictable patterns of thoughts and actions. When was the last time you truly questioned your habits? Our subconscious mind is incredibly powerful, controlling about 95% of our daily actions. But that means that many of our habits are formed without our active participation. We just follow them blindly, day in and day out. So, how do these habits form? According to Charles Duhigg's book, The Power of Habit, habits develop through a three-step process. First, a cue triggers the habit. Next, a routine follows. And finally, a reward reinforces the behavior. The cue is what triggers the habit. It could be something as simple as a phone notification. The routine is the behavior itself, such as checking your notifications first thing in the morning. And the reward? Well, the reward is the feeling you get. Maybe it's the satisfaction of staying connected, or the comfort of being informed. But here's the thing. This loop strengthens over time, creating a strong neurological pathway in your brain. Before you know it, these behaviors become automatic. You respond to the cue without even thinking. But is this autopilot behavior really serving you? Let's consider a different scenario. Imagine you had a stressful encounter at work yesterday. Maybe it was a tough meeting or a frustrating email. The next morning, the first thing you see on your phone are emails related to that stressful issue. Immediately, that same stress comes flooding back. Your routine response is triggered. Perhaps it's anxiety, frustration, or even anger. But here's the critical part. Checking your phone isn't just about dealing with the email. It's about reactivating the same neural pathways linked with stress. In other words, you're reinforcing your negative emotional state without even realizing it. So how do we break this automatic cycle? It's like driving the same route to work every day. Your brain gets so used to it that you navigate on autopilot. To change things up, you need to take a different route, one that requires conscious effort and focus. Here's how you can start disrupting your automatic patterns. Identify the cue. Notice what triggers your habitual responses. It might be a specific phone notification or a certain time of day. Alter the routine. Replace the old habit with a new activity. Instead of reaching for your phone first thing, try something that sets a positive tone for your day. Discover a new reward. Find what makes the new routine rewarding. It could be a calmer morning, better focus, or simply starting your day with a positive vibe. Let's explore some new routines you could adopt to replace your old habits. First, consider meditation. Just a few minutes each morning can calm your mind, reduce stress, and set a peaceful tone for the day ahead. Alternatively, try positive affirmations. This simple practice helps you focus on your goals and fosters a mindset of positivity and success. If you lean towards creativity, journaling or creative writing could be ideal. It allows you to process your thoughts and channel your emotions constructively. Whatever routine you choose, consistency is key. Over time, these new behaviors will build new neural pathways and gradually become automatic. Understanding the role of triggers and rewards is crucial when forming new habits. For example, if your urge to check your phone comes from a fear of missing out or a need for connection, try fulfilling that need in a healthier way. You might replace that habit with a morning walk. The fresh air and exercise can clear your mind and energize you for the day. Or, if you seek mental stimulation, consider reading a book. It's a great way to engage your mind positively and productively. By choosing activities like these, you're not just replacing an old habit, you're creating a more mindful and fulfilling start to your day. Let's explore the 4 steps to changing a habit, using a practical example to illustrate each one. We'll break down how to apply these steps effectively to transform an old habit into a new, healthier one. Step 1. Identify the routine. The first step is to identify the routine that you want to change. This is the behavior you're trying to modify. For instance, let's say you have a habit of grabbing a sugary snack every afternoon. This routine is the behavior you're focusing on. Identifying the routine involves being specific about what you do and when you do it. In this case, the routine is reaching for a sugary snack around 3 p.m. and eating it while you work. Step 2. Experiment with rewards. The second step is to experiment with different rewards to determine what drives your behavior. Rewards are what you get from the habit, and they're crucial in reinforcing it. In our example, the reward might be the sugar boost, a break from work, or the pleasure of eating something sweet. To understand what you're really craving, try different alternatives. For example, try a piece of fruit to see if it satisfies your craving for something sweet. Take a short walk to see if a change of scenery and a bit of movement can replace the need for a snack. Drink a cup of herbal tea to test if the ritual of having something to consume can provide the same satisfaction. By experimenting with different rewards, you can identify what truly fulfills your craving, which will help you find a healthier substitute for your old routine. Step 3. Isolate the cue. The third step is to isolate the cue that triggers your habit. The cue is the trigger that sets off your routine. It could be a time of day, an emotional state, or a specific situation. In our example, the cue might be the time of day, 3 p.m., a dip in energy levels, or even a feeling of boredom. Identifying the cue helps you understand what initiates the habit, allowing you to address it more effectively. Ask yourself, what prompts me to reach for that snack? Is it just the clock, or is there something else going on that drives this behavior? Step 4. Have a plan. The fourth and final step is to have a plan for changing your behavior. Once you've identified the routine, experimented with rewards, and isolated the cue, you need a clear strategy to replace the old habit with a new one. Create a plan that involves substituting the old routine with a new, healthier behavior that still provides a similar reward. For example, if you find that the cue is a drop in energy, plan to engage in a quick physical activity, like stretching or a short walk, to boost your energy. Keep a healthy snack like fruit or nuts available at your desk to replace the sugary treat. Incorporate a brief, enjoyable activity during the time you would normally reach for the snack, such as a few minutes of reading or meditation. Let's discuss forming new habits and why it takes time, effort, and consistency. Gradually building energy. Each time you successfully replace an old habit with a new one, you're strengthening new neural pathways and weakening the old ones. Imagine it like carving a new path through a forest, initially difficult and unfamiliar, but becoming easier with consistent effort. For example, if you've successfully stopped late-night snacking, your cue might have been boredom, your routine eating, and your reward comfort. By replacing the routine with something healthier, like drinking tea or taking a walk, you gradually build a new habit that aligns with your goals. Change won't happen instantly, but with persistence, it will come. Let's delve into breaking more deeply ingrained habits, such as smoking. The cue for smoking might be stress, the routine is reaching for a cigarette, and the reward is temporary relief. To break this cycle, find healthier ways to manage stress, like exercising, practicing deep breathing, or engaging in a hobby that keeps your hands and mind occupied. Research shows that nicotine cravings peak within the first 72 hours after quitting. During this crucial time, focusing on healthier alternatives, such as exercise or relaxation techniques, greatly enhances your chances of long-term success. Each time you choose a healthier alternative, you're actively rewiring your brain for success. Willpower and belief are your strongest allies on this journey of change. To make lasting changes, you need to truly believe in your ability to succeed and stay committed to your goals. This belief fuels your willpower, helping you overcome setbacks and challenges. Set clear, actionable goals. Break them into smaller steps and celebrate each victory, no matter how small. These small wins build momentum, reinforce your new habits, and boost your confidence. Focusing on progress rather than perfection will make it easier to stay motivated and on track. Breaking habits is more than just willpower. It involves understanding the triggers and rewards behind your routines and consciously choosing new patterns that serve your best self. Remember, change takes time. With persistence, patience, and a strong belief in your ability to transform, you can break old habits and create new ones that lead to a healthier, happier future. Start small, stay consistent, and watch as your new habits lead to a better version of you. Each small step is a victory. Each day is an opportunity to grow. The habits you form today will shape your tomorrow. Begin today. Take control and create a better future. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Comment below with what you do first thing in the morning and any changes you're planning to make in your habits. We'd love to hear your thoughts and support your journey.